Hello friends, happy Vlogmas Day 12. I don't know how we've gotten here. The time has absolutely flown and I have loved every single minute of it. Vlogmas has helped me so incredibly much. My channel exists because of you. It is your decision to spend time with my videos and your decision to value what I create that gives value and meaning to my art, that enables me to live this life. Like, if not for you, I would just be another person making videos and hoping somebody watches them. I'd probably still be at the poverty line working a really horrible job that sucked the life and soul out of me. If not for you, I would not be here. And I just want to thank you so much for doing Vlogmas with me. Thank you so much for being along on this journey, for letting me make imperfect videos and for enjoying them. Thank you for showing up for me when I most needed you. This experience has been so incredibly healing and is the very best Christmas gift, and by far my most favorite part of all of this has been your calls and your messages, getting to hear your voices and getting to know your life stories and see your humanity and feel so much less alone in my life experiences and everybody else too. It's just been the most incredible thing. This may be the Morgan Long YouTube channel, but we are a community. This involves all of us together, and I am just so honored that you choose to spend your time with me. Thank you for being my friends. And so, with all of this in mind, I thought that the very best way to conclude Vlogmas would be through your words and your stories. If you have not already, go ahead and make yourselves a heartwarming cup of tea, grab your coziest of comfy blankets. Happy holidays, friends. I love you, and believe in yourself, a wondrous you.
Hi, Morgan. This is Tamar. I live in Georgia. I was just calling to encourage everyone. I work as an RN, and it can get really overwhelming. And especially during the holiday times, you're thinking about your own set of life issues you're sorting through and caring for others, which if you do care for others as compassionate and as deeply as most do, it can also in itself be overwhelming when you're trying to be so perfect and check off all the boxes. But I've had to learn with my career and just my family life and all that is required of me that I need to just take the time to give myself grace and treat myself with kindness, because you can't pour into other people or give all you've got out of an empty pitcher. So I just wanted to encourage everyone who's listening and to thank you, Morgan, for allowing this space for everyone to encourage each other during the holidays, and enjoy yourselves. Like I said, treat yourself with kindness and give yourself grace. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year. Take care. Bye-bye.
Hi, Morgan. It's Melissa, and I'm from Utah, and I wanted to share a little bit of something that I've been going through lately. So I love the holidays, but I've been going through something the last few years where I am feeling lonely and like I don't really have friends, like a deep connection with anyone. And I know I'm not the only one that's going through this, but it does feel very lonely when I'm going through it. And I don't know, I've always had trouble, I guess, feeling like I have deep friendships, and I wish I felt like someone's first choice. And in the holidays, it just feels even more amplified, that feeling. I just wanted to let people know that they're not alone. Many of us feel this way. And I wish all of us could just get together in a room and show each other that, we're not the only ones feeling this way, and maybe make friends with each other, and that would be great. And thank you so much for your videos. You really make me feel like being someone who's a highly sensitive person, who's always been called emotional, that it's okay to feel your feelings and to be sad or to be happy or to anything, any range of emotion that I'm feeling at the moment, that it's okay. Thank you, Morgan. Happy holidays, everyone. Bye.
Hi, Morgan. This is Sydney. I'm 24 and I live in Virginia. I recently had to take a break from my degree, and that was really hard for me, even though it was necessary for my mental health and my physical health as someone with chronic illness. I still felt, and at times, to be honest, still feel a lot of guilt, like, for giving up. That's how I view it. But I just wanted to say that the patience and compassion that we show to others and the nurturing love that we show to others, we need to show to ourselves as well. As someone who works with children, I show them the utmost compassion and patience and love, but I have the hardest time extending that onto myself. And I struggle a lot with negative self-talk. Nevertheless, I wanted to say I love you all. You are all so wonderful, and if you are struggling this holiday season, know that there is a community out there through Morgan's YouTube channel, including Morgan herself, who loves you, and you are all wonderful and you're doing your best. And that is enough.
Hi, Morgan. My name is Carrie. I'm from California, and it's perfectly fine to share this message. I just wanted to put my perspective in because I think I may not be your typical viewer. I love your videos, but I tend to be a person who actually enjoys the darker and shadowy parts of life. And I think that's important to remember, as a lot of people do get sad during the holidays, but I think that balance is important in the world. And whether you prefer the summer or the winter, light or dark, know that both must be in this world. And the universe is all about balance. And I always like to remember and hopefully remind other people that when sadness comes, there will always be a balance of happiness. And the only thing constant in this world is change. So the moment that you are in now will always change and be better or worse. And that's okay, because that's what life is. Life is both light and dark. Thank you for listening. Bye.
Hi, Morgan. My name is Matt, and I'm one of your male audience members here in Beaverton, Oregon. I just wanted to reach out and say thank you for offering a space for all of us to express how we're feeling and be more vulnerable within our community. This last year was a little bit difficult for me since I lost my job of 7 years, and it was a long time coming, but it was a change that needed to happen. I'm not really sure where I'm going to go next, but I think that's the exciting part of this, is that life throws you curveballs and you don't know what's going to happen next, and sometimes change is good. It doesn't always have to be bad.
Hi, Morgan. You don't know me, but I feel like I know you. My name is Siamara. I run a halfway house here in New York City, in Brooklyn, and it's been a very, very crazy week. There has been no heat. The boiler broke. My daughter's sick. Mom's in the hospital. And I just want to say that I watch your videos at work. I put you on in the background, and it's just so comforting to me. And I just want to thank you so much for sharing. Yeah, you mean a lot. And Monsieur Rue and Landon, and I just want to thank you for all of that you share, because there are people like me who are going through a difficult season in their life for a week or months, and they have something to lose themselves in and something to lift them up. And as a person and a social worker who helps lift up people, I just want to thank you for being that person to do that on social media.
Hey Morgan, this is Emery, and I am from Utah. I've been watching your videos for a couple years now, and they've always brought me so much joy. And the last year and a half, I've become a stay-at-home mom for the most adorable little toddler boy, and I love it. But it's also been a hard transition to be home by myself all the time and not having very much to show for the work that I'm doing. And watching your videos has just brought me a lot of happiness, and it's been such a good reminder when you tell your followers and subscribers that you don't have to be extraordinary to live an extraordinary life. And I just want you to know that that's meant so much to me, because I don't feel very extraordinary, but I want my little boy to have an extraordinary life, and I want to have a happy life that's full of joy and full of special moments, even if they're just very simple and nobody else gets to see them. Yeah, thank you. I love you. I hope you have a very Merry Christmas. Bye.
Hi, Morgan. My name is Rosa Maria Landrum. I'm from San Antonio, Texas, and I'm 62 going on 63, and I believe that it's never too late to be anything and do anything that you want to do. As times change and life changes, yes, a lot of us find it kind of hard to keep going and keep moving and keep ourselves moving. But seeing young ones like you, knowing and struggling at the same time, but doing it, gives me hope. Thank you, Morgan.
Hey, Morgan, this is Danny. My message is for all the teachers out there. This has been a really tough year. It's been the year of change, I would say. And this school year is my first year as an English teacher, and I work in a middle school teaching 7th grade. And boy, has it been rough. It is so much. You don't think of all the things that teachers have to do in a day, but it is so much outside of just teaching the content that you're teaching. It's taking care of students. It's making sure they're fed. It's making sure they're healthy. It's handling any anxieties they might have. It's really a lot compounded into one job, and it's been a very emotional year already for me. I just want to send a message to any other teacher out there to let you know that you are not alone. It is a particularly difficult time to be a teacher, and we are all doing the best that we can. And it's okay if you have days where you feel guilty and you feel like you're not doing quite enough. It's hard to feel like you're doing enough every single day, but just know that you're at least touching one student and making a difference in at least one student's life. And really, that's all that matters at the end of the day.
Hi, Morgan. My name is Christine, and I live in Alabama. When I was 21 years old, I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder, and for so many years, I felt like it made me a lesser of a person, and I felt like there was something really bad wrong with me, and I wasn't as good as everybody else. But I'm 44 years old now. I just want to share with everyone that has mental illness that you matter, you're valuable, and you're not a lesser person just because you have to take medicine to survive. And it's no different than if you had like a heart condition, or if you had, like my husband has diabetes. He has to take medicine for his pancreas. Well, I just have to take medicine for my brain, and that's okay.
Hey, Morgan. It's Shelby. I'm a recent college grad. For the past 6 months, I've been struggling to find a job, and I kind of wanted to leave you a message, and maybe you could share with other people that, being new grad and finding jobs in the job industry that is just so unrealistic and difficult right now. It can be really frustrating and defeating, being ghosted by so many jobs, and not getting the interview, and thinking about how much you wanted that job, and when really they don't even give you a chance. But I really found your channel to help me
get through these moments and kind of, enjoy the tiniest moments in life that bring me joy.
Hi, Morgan. My name is Yunus Khan, and I'm from Malaysia. I'm currently in America as a university student, and I'm studying creative writing. I just found out today that my grandmother has cancer, and being here all the way on the other side of the world and having been trapped here for the past 3+ years due to COVID and not being able to go back, especially due to visa problems as a student, it's been a pretty tough thing to go through this Christmas. I have so much to be thankful for, but it's really hard being separated by so many seas and lands on the other side of the world. My grandmother has cancer, and I miss her with all my heart. And it would mean a world to me if everyone listening to this, and if you would be able to pray for her and just keep her in your thoughts and your heart, for her to get better and make it through, because I will be able to go back to Malaysia this summer, and I really want her to hang on, so that I can see her again, and so that we can be together, because she's one of my best friends. So thank you, and I wish a very Merry Christmas to everyone, and whoever is far away from home right now during Christmas, I understand how you feel, and you're not alone. I'm sending all my love to you. Merry Christmas. Love, Eunice.
Hey Morgan, my name is Christy and I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I was calling because I wanted to recognize those going through infertility at this time. It can be extra tough during this holiday season. This is year 5 for me, and every holiday season keeps getting harder. I've learned that it is okay to say no and set boundaries. You don't have to go to anything if it makes you uncomfortable and sad. If you do go, then it is okay to step away when kids open gifts or when it is too much for you. Do what is best for you. This journey is hard. I just wanted to remind those who are going through this to remember that you are not alone. It is important to take extra care of yourself during this time too. Some things that have helped me are journaling, walks in the woods, reading a good book, baking, and watching your videos. So thank you, Morgan, for creating beautiful videos and being yourself. We appreciate all the hard work you put into them and look forward to the next ones. Sending baby dust and big hugs to those who are going through it. Hope everyone has a lovely holiday. Bye.
Hi, my name's Tamina. I'm from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. This was the first time in my life that I saw someone open up about their financial struggles, and I've always associated that with a lot of shame, especially with the way that we view success and the way that we view our abilities as adults. And you shared your story. I was just mindlessly watching YouTube, mindlessly watching vlogs, really so that I could avoid thinking about stress and financial stress and other kinds of stress in my life. And then all of a sudden you said what you did, and you were very vulnerable and very candid, and I was really taken aback. And it wasn't just me. I saw a lot of people commenting on that video saying that they were in a very similar position, and it's really hard being in those positions and not being able to have the opportunities that we deserve to have because of money. And I think that shame can really, really sit in the pit of your stomach when you don't have money. I cried. Seeing you cry made me cry because I felt like I felt seen in that moment. So thank you so much. And I hope this brings you some level of community camaraderie. Happy holidays.
Hi, Morgan. My name is Julie. I'm from Delaware. I found a video of yours on a really dark night for me where I was struggling with the stress of school. I struggle with OCD and anxiety, so sometimes high stress situations can be especially burdensome and really weigh on my heart in ways that I wish they wouldn't. And the first time I saw Believe in Yourself, A Wondrous You, I didn't think much of it. But over the past year, it has almost become like a mantra to me to believe in myself and believe in the beauty of the world and the people around me.
Hi, Morgan. My name is Sarah, and I'm from Pennsylvania. Happy holidays. Hope you're doing well. I just wanted to share my own point of view for the holiday season. I'm a mom. I have 2 little boys who are 5 and 3 years old, so very young. And I think as a parent, there's a pressure to fill their holiday season with activities and all these traditions and things to keep them busy, and we feel so much pressure to make the holidays magic for them. And while there's good intention behind that, I think I need to remind myself to let there be quiet and stillness so that they can observe and ask questions. And, you know, a lot of the wonder is actually coming from their imagination instead of, you know, running around and things to do and stimulate that.
Hi, Morgan. This is Bailey. I am from Missouri. I discovered your YouTube channel at a very dark time in my life. I guess some of the struggles that you were going through I related to because I was going through them as well, learning to set professional boundaries and learning to take care of myself, both in mind and body. This may be a little dramatic to say, but you saved my life. I was in a job that I really didn't need to be in anymore. It was very high stress, and I finally left it. And it's been hard because I did it for so long that it was a part of my identity anymore. And thank God I also have a boyfriend who was super supportive throughout it all. It feels strange.
Hi, Morgan. This is Sky from Northern New York. You can absolutely use this message on your YouTube channel. So I'm a mental health counselor, and I'm just taking a break between jobs at the moment. But historically, this time of year, I hear a lot of stories about dysfunctional families, holiday-related triggers, and the beginnings of seasonal depression. And it's a confusing time of year because while there's an abundance of seasonal fun, there's also a fair share of stress and big emotions that come with the holidays. So I just want to say that for those who dread this time of year, it's okay to not be full of cheer, and I didn't mean to rhyme that. It's okay to need your friends a bit more right now, or need to use the word no a bit more than usual. Our mental health shouldn't go on the back burner for the sake of making other people comfortable over the holidays. I think the most important thing I've learned as a therapist and a person is that we can have more than one feeling at once. So we can feel sad, but also grateful. And we can be annoyed with our family, but also happy that we get to come together and so on. So anyways, this is all to say to take care of yourself because you are more than deserving of boundaries, self-care, and rest. All right. Thank you, Morgan, for giving us the opportunity to share our stories and voices. Bye.
Hi, Morgan. My name's Seagrin, and I'm from lots of places. But anyway, my story is that we hear so much about, like, take your chances, do what makes you scared, and the universe will repay you and all that jazz. Well, I did that. I planned 6 years to move abroad, 3 truckload of things, my dream house, moved my 3 kids abroad. But then we got here, it just didn't feel right, and anxiety struck, and I've never been anxious. I've never had anxiety in my life. And I just am anxious every day, even though I live in my dream house. I have a library, I have a studio. I felt guilty from the first day, because I should be happy here. But I just want to go back to where I was. And that's been hard because we've been here 6 months and it's cost us a lot of money. And sometimes we just make a decision, and I don't regret making this decision, even though it's taken a lot out of me, financially and emotionally and just generally. But sometimes you also need to realize that you're here for a reason, and if it doesn't feel right, then it's also brave to make the decision to change.
Hi, Morgan. This is Marie. I'm from Salem, Oregon. It's been an interesting and incredibly hard last 3 years as an emergency nurse, and I just wanted to thank you for being a huge and wonderful outlet for me. Just wanted to say Merry Christmas and thank you for doing what you do.
Hi, Morgan. Happy Vlogmas. I'm really excited to call you because it is like talking to a friend. My name is Rachel. I'm 29 and I'm calling in from Wisconsin. I just wanted to share something positive that I've been doing in December for the past couple of years. pretty much since COVID, and that is to write down a list of just 3 things that made me proud of myself this year. This is so that when I look back on 2022 in the future, I want the first things I think of to be these 3 happy things and not anything else that isn't so happy. I wanted to share my list from this year with you as well. So my first one is pretty exciting for me, and that is after over a decade, I finally bought a swimsuit and swam in a pool this past summer. I hadn't worn a swimsuit or gone swimming in so many years because I was always too self-conscious and ashamed about my body and my weight. And doing this took so much courage, but I'm really proud of myself. It only happened once this year, but it was a really good day, and I hope next year that I can do this again too. My second thing is that I read more books this year than any other year before, and I found a lot of new favorites. And my last thing that I wanted to share is that I came out of the closet this year, and coming out hasn't been perfect, I'll say, but I do love myself enough now that doesn't matter anymore what anyone thinks. So it was a pretty exciting year. So to be honest, though, I really try to be a positive person, but I do think a lot about my shortcomings too. But just looking at these 3 points that I had, I feel so incredible and powerful and proud. And I think it's a really great exercise for anyone else to do too. You know, it's also fun just sharing these things with you. But happy holidays and take care. Thanks for what you do, Morgan. Bye.
Hi, Morgan. This is Gloria from Florida. I want to share a bit of advice that I find helps me to have a better outlook on life. I find it helps when I take some time to think consistently of something I'm grateful for every day to feel better about life overall. I also put together a care package of things people need and donate them to local shelters. I make sure to call ahead of time and ask the people in charge what the most often needed essentials are in that particular location's shelter. I hope this advice can help others. I love you all. Happy holidays.
Hey Morgan, this is Jana from Germany, aka your friend from the future, as you know me from Patreon. And first of all, I would like to thank you for this opportunity, and also thank you very much for everything you do, Morgan. You've changed so much in my life without even knowing it this year. But today I would like to share a little story about something that recently happened to me. I've been interested in learning Spanish all my life, and I have been doing it on and off for the last 20 years, not really knowing why and what it will bring me. With literally no way I could incorporate my Spanish learning into my job. And this week, I actually landed a virtual assistant job with a Spanish teacher who teaches Spanish classes online here in Germany. And also this job came in a time when it was needed more than ever. So it was for me a true Christmas miracle. Now I see why the universe wanted me to study Spanish all these years. And what I want to tell with this story is, even though you might not know why you are doing something at the moment, if it feels right in your heart, go on doing it. The reason will reveal itself eventually. Trust in yourself and your abilities. You are enough exactly the way you are.
Hello, Morgan. So my name is Julia. I'm from Germany, so I'm 48 years old. And my message is that it is never too late to follow your dreams. It's never too late to start out new or on a completely different track. If it feels right, follow your dream, follow your heart.
Hi, Morgan. This is Chandal Hubbard. I'm from Minnesota, and thank you so much for this opportunity to be able to share a story and be able to connect with the community. But definitely this Christmas, my goals is to be around people who, respect me and value for who I am, especially as a POC woman. I'm Black, and yeah, just for anyone out there, it doesn't matter who you are, Black, white, Asian, Latina, no matter who you are, be around people who love you and value you and accept who you are, and just love you for who you are. This holiday season, just be close to those people who really enjoy being around you.
Hi, Morgan. My name is Susan. I live in Ohio. I just wanted to share with you that I'm an adoptive mother to my son who was diagnosed with autism when he was 5 years old. And I've just learned so much through my life experiences. And I want to share with you that it is okay to not be perfect. I have put so much expectation on myself to be the perfect mother. But the truth is I have learned that what my son really needs is me just as I am. Real connection comes when we are vulnerable. And those people that are meant to come into your life will because of who you already are. I've spent so much of my life trying to please and it just doesn't work. You lose yourself in the process. So take it from me as someone who has reached complete burnout this year and who has had to pull back and reevaluate. You really are enough just as you are.
Hi, Morgan. This is Kara. I'm from Florida, but I currently live in London. And for anybody out there struggling to find a job this holiday season, I feel you. So anybody out there on the job search, you are qualified. You're special. You are more than capable to thrive, not just survive. And I'm trying to tell myself that too. So happy holidays, and thanks again, Morgan, for creating such a wonderful community.
Hi, Morgan. I'm Beatriz. I'm from Portugal. First, I just want to say thank you for being who you are and for choosing to share it with the world. It has helped me a lot. I just feel like you have really shown me how to embrace myself, how to embrace who I am. My message is for everyone. I really believe that the only thing that we have to be is to be kind. Everything else, it's an extra. Whatever you do, whatever you achieve or not, if you're being kind to all of it, then you'll be okay. And everything will be okay. No matter who you are, no matter where you are. If your heart is in the right place, then that's all you can ask of this life.
Hi, Morgan. This is Rachel. I live in Orange County, California, and I wanted to say that you're not alone in feeling alone during these times. It's a little hard because everybody's very stressed out, and there's a lot of debate about financial situations and buying gifts and everything like that, but that's not the important part. The important part is definitely like spending time with family and doing things that you love that get you into the spirit.
Hi, Morgan. My name is Christine. I am from Lethbridge, Alberta, Canada. I started following you, I think, a few years ago. And at the time, I remember I was in a job that I absolutely hated. I had been with this place for so many years, and unfortunately, it just really went to crap. And I remember seeing what you were going through, and I always appreciated how honest you were about your feelings and your income and stuff like that. And it just really made me feel seen and heard because it was like, okay, I'm not the only one that's going through this. So then I quit my job and I decided to follow my dream of being an artist as well as an astrology reader. So I just want to say thank you so much. And every time I feel any sort of doubt about what I'm doing or like, hey, I'm not, where I want to be, when it comes to followers or things that I'm doing or things that I'm producing, whenever I see your videos, and it just is like, it's just so encouraging. Because it just reminds me that everyone had to start somewhere and that it is totally possible to get where I want to be. Because seeing you achieve your dreams, especially with the Patreon and seeing all those orders that you fulfill, like, oh, that just makes my heart so happy to see that so many people have subscribed to your Patreon to get the postcard and the sticker. And I just think that's so wonderful. And I'm really looking forward to having something like that for my business one day. And so anyways, I'm rambling now, but thank you so much. I appreciate everything that you do. Keep being you because you are just so wonderful. And no matter what anyone says, don't listen to them. Just listen to your heart. Thank you, Morgan. Have a good day. Bye.
Hi, Morgan. My name is Carrie Burton, and I'm from Grand Junction, Colorado. I wanted to share a story of when I was a little girl. I was about maybe 11 or 12, and my dad had been laid off from work that year, and so my parents didn't have a lot of money to spend on presents. But my mom made it so special. She handmade all of our gifts for my sister and I, and she made us little dolls that looked like us. And she sewed some aprons for us with our names embroidered on them, and little pillows we could put on our beds with our names embroidered. And it was just such a special year, Christmas year, and just wonderful. And I just wanted to share that story. It's just so uplifting and just a really special memory that I have. So I just want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you.
Hi, Morgan. This is Cindy calling from sunny Orlando, Florida. This past year has been especially hard for me. I'm a new mom of a wonderful 1-year-old baby boy. I did go through some pretty severe postpartum depression the first 3 months of the baby's life, and I still am dealing with a little bit of it. Needless to say, every day is hard for me, but it keeps getting better. Your videos have just been an amazing place for me to go. Whenever I open one and I watch it, it is like a sense of calm has just come over me. You're such a gift to everyone. And to anyone out there dealing with anything difficult in their lives this season, just know that every new day is a fresh start, and it's just in finding joy in little things throughout your day. And, something as simple as watching a fun YouTube video, or maybe picking up a book and just reading for 5 or 10 minutes. I know that any new mom can relate. It's very hard to find time for yourself, but when you do, just try and fully take it in. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas for those who celebrate, and thank you, Morgan, for just being you.
Hi, Morgan. My name's Maura. I'm from Scotland. And yeah, it feels weird leaving you a message, but I think this is such a nice idea for you to organize this, so thank you. And I think the community that has been created through your YouTube channel and your videos is just so lovely, so thank you for that. I just wanted to send hugs and love to everyone this holiday season. I know that there can be this pressure to feel joyful and to spend time with people you love, and it's about connection and love, which is great, but I think sometimes if you're not feeling that, it can feel a bit isolating, and I find that if I'm feeling a bit lonely, I find it even harder to reach out to people, and I sort of convince myself that I wouldn't be any fun to talk to. So I just wanted to send a message to anyone who's feeling the same, and also simultaneously to remind myself that in those moments is when you should push yourself to reach out to people, and the people who care about you will always be happy to hear from you, even if you're not feeling your best. Like, that's fine. You can just show up however you are in that moment.
Hi, Morgan. This is Jillian from Canada. My message is for anyone who has lost someone close to them. My dad passed away when I was 13, and the holidays always make me miss him extra. In a way, I can't be fully happy because my dad isn't here to be a part of all of the Christmas joy and memory making. I just wanted to say to anyone who's going through the same thing that it's okay to be sad and happy at the same time. For me and my family, we do the same traditions we did when Dad was here, like make cinnamon buns Christmas morning or open our stockings all together in bed. In a way, Dad is still with us. Also, spending time with friends and family helps too, doing all the fun, festive things that bring you joy. If you're missing a loved one this holiday season, just know I understand, and I'm sending positive spirits to you. Thank you again, Morgan, for always reminding me how special I am. I wish you and Landon and Rue and everyone a happy holiday season. Okay, bye.
Hi, Morgan. It's Janet. I am from Newfoundland, Canada. I just wanted to send out a message to anyone who is alone or single this Christmas that it's totally okay to celebrate and do all the normal Christmas celebrations by yourself. I've seen so many videos and clips and photos of people saying, you know, it's pathetic for me to put up a tree for one person, or should I be even decorating? I'm the only one here, or I can't have an advent calendar because I'm by myself or I don't have children. And I just wanted to say that whatever Christmas traditions that you enjoy and that you love, then you should go ahead and do that, whether you're single or a couple or a group of people or friends or whatever. I do lots of things by myself. I'm a single lady and have been for a while, and I just still enjoy all of those Christmas activities, and I think that we all should try those things and just do it on your own, and they're still just as much fun, and you can call a friend and share it with a friend, but I think it's important to know that if you want to do it and it brings you joy at Christmas time, then go ahead and do all those traditions and all those celebrations. Anyway, thank you so much for your videos. I love them. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Hi, Morgan. This is Jim from Iowa. I know that a lot of us are missing loved ones that have passed away, and it's always amplified over the holidays. We treasure the memories, but we also long for one more conversation or hug. It can make us feel empty. Many of us were taught that heaven is this place high above, beyond the stars. I've always liked to believe that heaven is only an arm's length away, that those spirits stay close by, guiding and supporting us. So when we think about them, when we talk with them, they hear us. As you've said, no one is alone, and I feel that we are surrounded by love and connected souls. I also feel the same way about the community that you've built. We may not meet, but we're all together, sharing and caring. It's a connection I'm sure many of us cherish, and it's because of you. So I'm sending love and light to you, Landon, Rue, and the rest of the community. Spending time together and watching your videos, it's good for the heart. Thank you for this, and happy holidays.
Hi, Morgan. I'm Allie. I live in Minnesota, and where I live in the state, it's currently negative 22 degrees Fahrenheit, and the wind chill is making it even colder. It's very, very cold right now, and we have another possible storm on the way, which is right on the tail of a 4-day doozy that we had last week. When the weather is so extreme, it's really easy to get scared sometimes. Me and the people around me often are scared of the ice on the roads, and of the wind that is so strong that sometimes it really does take your breath away. But every year when it gets to be this extreme, whether it be cold or wind or snow, I'm always reminded of how people take care of each other. It's everything from texting, I got home safe, or neighbors lending their snowblowers, or wrapping up little kids in blankets when the daycare fire alarm goes off unexpectedly. And the cold has a way of making a person feel extra grateful for a lot of things. It puts things into perspective, which I'm grateful for in and of itself. Anyway, I was really nervous to call, but I'm also trying to work on not being so perfectionistic. Thanks a million. Lots of love.
Hi, Mo. This is Emily calling from Indianapolis, Indiana. And I just wanted to call to say Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to you and everyone that's a part of this great community. You actually inspired me to get out of a job that I absolutely hated. And I had to call today because today marks 1 year that I've been at my new job. I started looking for new jobs last October and was just so miserable. I hated waking up in the morning. I was crying every day. But your videos and your experience with your job that you hated and your hard work inspired me to not give up and believe in myself. So I guess I just wanted to share my experience that if someone's feeling bad about their job situation and they just feel down on life, I want to encourage them that, you know, if it could happen to Mo and if it could happen to me, it can happen for you. So don't give up hope this holiday season, and just believe in yourself and believe that things are going to turn around for your favor. So if it's a job situation, a friendship, or a relationship, whatever that is, just believe in yourself and believe that things are going to turn out in your favor. So I love you all. Thank you, Mo, for your amazing videos, and I hope you have the best Christmas.
Hi, Morgan. My dad passed away when I was 16, and I don't have many family members to celebrate the holidays with, so they always feel a bit hollow and sad. But your vlogs make me feel a bit less lonely, especially during the holidays and this time of year. So I just wanted to say happy holidays. Thank you so much for being you and bringing so much motivation and light to my life and many others. Thank you, Morgan.
Hello, Morgan. My name is Peyton. I'm 14 years old, and I'm from Canada. For the past 3 years, I've been dealing with chronic pain. My message to other people is that if you're dealing with pain and anxiety, I know it can get a lot worse and a lot harder in the winter season for some. So I want to tell you, of course, I don't know your circumstances or exactly what you're going through, but I want to tell you, I hope with all my heart it gets better for you. I know for myself it has gotten better, and although it doesn't always feel like it on the day-to-day basis, when I look back, I am doing so much better. So I hope it gets better for you. I hope. And I especially send my heart out to teenagers with pain and anxiety, because I know how absolutely difficult it is. So my sister and I want to thank you, Morgan, for your wonderful videos and all the smiles you've given us and for this wonderful opportunity. Okay. Thank you, Morgan. Bye.
Hi, Morgan. My name is Rebecca, and I'm from New York City, and it's okay to share my story on your YouTube channel. Your channel brings me comfort and joy, and I was just calling to say that I thank all the essential workers this time of year. My boyfriend is a cop, and I know it's hard on them working on the holidays and hard for their loved ones who can't celebrate with them. I just want people to know that you're not alone in your feelings, and I hope you're able to find ways to create that joy and excitement of Christmas despite this. Even small things make a big impact, and even just being able to celebrate with them in other ways on other days, I just know that they're not alone.
Hi, Morgan. My name is Jessica, and I'm calling from Caledon in Ontario, Canada. This year, specifically this holiday season, has been quite tough for my family and I. We lost my grandmother last month. She was suffering with a disease for a while, and as tough as it is, we keep reminding ourselves that she's no longer suffering. But I just wanted to say, for anyone else out there struggling with the holiday season because of not being able to be with the ones that you love, that it's okay to feel what you're feeling and to allow yourself time and the space to process those emotions. Having healthy outlets, whether it's books or music or hiking or speaking with friends or watching Morgan's YouTube videos, can be so, so helpful. Thank you for teaching me to be conscious of the gratitudes in my life and to just smile. My grandmother was known for her smile, and seeing your smile reminds me to smile. So I just want to wish you and everyone else out there a very happy holiday season. Love loud and seize the day with the ones that you love. Be grateful for all the things in your life, and that goodness will come back to you threefold. So happy holidays, and here's to the best in the new year. Bye.
Hi, Morgan. It's Suzanne from Portland. I just wanted to call and say how moved I've been by so many people's messages that you've shared on Vlogmas. Oh my goodness, I can't. They've moved me to tears, some of them. This time of year can be so overwhelming for so many people, and a lot of people are lonely also, and sad for this time of year. So like others, I don't have a lot of money to spend on Christmas gifts. So my advice is it's best not to focus on presents under the tree, but rather on personal things that we can do to brighten a person's day. Like I was thinking giving of our time, focusing on love and kindness, and ideas would be maybe a phone call instead of texting, or a handwritten card or letter, and visiting a friend, or inviting a friend over for tea and sharing food maybe that you baked. I always think that's a wonderful thing to do. And I just hope that these ideas might help others just to know that it's just not all about presents under the tree, but giving of oneself.
Hello, Morgan. My name is Lord Rishta. I hesitated long before calling and wasn't sure, but I just thought that it's so nice that you give us the space to speak into the world on the internet, and I wanted to honor that beautiful gift and take it. It's Christmas, and while in return I thought I wanted to share a song with you people, and it's a song my mother sang to me when I was a little boy. It's a song, it's a Portuguese song like this. I'm not going to sing it, but I'm going to translate it into English. It goes like this: come with me, come, because I don't go alone. I go with my little boy in my sled. I go with my little boy in my sled. Come, high mountains, come, the waves of the sea. Come, because my little boy was born to bring love into the world. Because my little boy was born to bring love into the world. This is a song my mom sang to me, and well, it has been a good companion through life. So I wanted to bring you this gift in return of you being so kind to give a space to speak into the world. Thank you, and Merry Christmas, you all.
Hi, Morgan. My name is Katie, and I'm from Elkhart, Indiana. I just wanted to call and thank you for your wonderful videos this Christmas. To share a little bit, this year has been really challenging for my family and my husband and I. We've been hit with COVID, just numerous illnesses. We've lost a loved one, and it's just been a really challenging year. And being a former nurse, I felt like I was the fixer and that I could, handle everything and that I could do it all. And then cancer hit my husband. And I realized, even as a former nurse, that I couldn't fix this. I couldn't take care of it. It was just so totally out of my control. And I really struggled because I thought, okay, I can't reach out for help. I can't say I'm okay because I can't say that I'm not okay because I'm the doer, the fixer, the perfectionist. And then I just realized a friend happened to notice that I was looking down, and all it took was a simple hug. And she reminded me, as you do, that, we're not built to do everything alone. We're not built to take on everything alone. We're not built to, not be able to, fix everything. And so I just wanted to thank you. I know this doesn't really come out the way I wanted it to, but thank you for what you do. Thank you to my friend for just reaching out and realizing that I needed help. And then I had to admit that I needed help. We can't do it all. We need each other. And I love this community, and I love what you share.
Hi, Morgan. My name is Rachel, and I'm from Northern Virginia. The message that I want to share with the community is, I know that
new beginnings can often be a source of anxiety. The new year is such a exciting time, but it's also always a very anxious time for me because there's a sense of gravitas that comes with starting the new year. There's so many new possibilities and experiences that we can have, but also sometimes those things come with pain or hurt, and change is difficult. So I just want to encourage anyone who's stressed about a new year, about 2023, that we have so much to be excited for in life. And life really is worth living despite anxiety, despite depression, despite all the difficulties that we face individually and just as a world. And I am hoping that there is beauty in store for us every day of 2023. And I wish that for you too, Morgan. Thank you so much for sharing beauty with all of us. And we love you. And thank you for being our friend. And Merry Christmas. Bye.
Happy holidays.
Merry Christmas, happy holidays.
Happy holidays, happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa, wherever you may celebrate.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Merry Christmas.
I hope you continue to believe in yourself.
I hope everyone out there has a safe and happy holiday season.
All right. Merry Christmas.
Giving you lots of hugs and kisses and all the joy in the world.
Please know that you're so incredibly loved. I'm thinking about you. And in the wise words of Morgan, believe in yourself, a wondrous you.